When we dive into the world of hip hop, we often find ourselves caught in the whirlwind of beefs and rivalries. One of the more intriguing ones that has caught the attention of fans recently is the ongoing tension between Rich Homie Quan and Young Thug. Now, if you're a fan of the genre, you probably remember the days when these two were practically inseparable, collaborating on hits like Get the Bag and Lifestyle. They were the dynamic duo of Atlanta, bringing that fresh sound and energy. But then, out of nowhere, things took a turn. So, what really happened? Let's break it down. First off, it's essential to understand the backdrop of their relationship. Rich, Homie Quan, and Young Thug came up together in the Atlanta rap scene around the early 2010s. They were part of that vibrant culture where creativity flourished and collaboration was key. Their chemistry was undeniable, and fans loved the synergy they brought to their tracks. But, as often happens in the music industry, success can breed jealousy and misunderstandings. The first signs of trouble emerged when Rich Homie Quan started to feel sidelined. Young Thug was gaining traction and attention, and while Quan was still riding high on his own success, the dynamic began to shift. You know how it goes. Sometimes when you're in the spotlight, you forget the people who helped you get there. Quan voiced his feelings in interviews, hinting at some frustrations, but it was all pretty vague at the time. Then came the infamous interview with DJ Flat. Quan made some comments that seemed to throw shade at Young Thug, and that's when the beef really ignited. Young Thug responded in his own way, taking to social media and releasing tracks that seemed to take shots at Quan. The tension escalated, and fans were left wondering what had happened to that brotherly bond. It's easy to point fingers and say, oh, they're just being petty. But the reality is that the music industry is a pressure cooker. The competition is fierce. And when you're trying to carve out your own identity, it can lead to misunderstandings. Quan and Thug both have strong personalities, and when you mix that with fame, things can get messy. As the beef unfolded, fans took sides. Some rallied behind Rich Homie Quan, appreciating his storytelling and soulful style, while others leaned toward Young Thug, drawn to his unique sound and flamboyant persona. Social media became a battleground, with fans dissecting every tweet, every lyric, trying to find clues about the rift. The narrative became a spectacle, and it was hard to look away. But here's the thing. Beefs in hip-hop often have a way of overshadowing the artist's true talent. Both Rich Homie Quan and Young Thug are incredibly gifted musicians, and it's a shame to see their potential overshadowed by drama. In interviews, Quan has expressed a desire to move past the beef, to focus on his music and his growth as an artist. Meanwhile, Young Thug has also hinted at reconciliation, suggesting that the industry can sometimes create unnecessary divides. So, what's the takeaway from this saga? It's a reminder that behind the glitz and glam of hip hop, there are real emotions, real friendships, and real conflicts. These artists are human, just like us, navigating the complexities of fame and success. And while the beef may make for juicy headlines, let's not forget to appreciate the artistry that brought them together in the first place. If you found this breakdown interesting, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Your support means the world, and I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments. What do you think about the Rich Homie Quan and Young Thug beef? Are you Team Quan or Team Thug? Let's get the conversation going.